Hey guys, and well, I know I don't usually make update videos. I know I put them in posts. I don't think many YouTubers make update videos, but I kind of just felt like getting the light out. I don't know. I don't make scripts for any of these, so this is just off the dome of what I remember. If I don't remember anything or if I miss something in this update, I will go ahead and put in a post. So good news is I am going to continue to do daily uploads. I'm almost done with all my college classes, all of that, you know, we better be making some good money. Tech field, you know how it is. So I'm going to have a lot more time to make videos, right? But still on the side of making videos, I still do make art and I still am pursuing like other artistic endeavors. So it's like, there's just a lot on my plate, you know, like I like drawing my thumbnails. I like making comics, just some art every now and again. So I kind of do want to see if I can incorporate more of that into YouTube on my other channel, SeakerZX. I'm going to put that in the description as well. I do have like a daily art thing that I am trying to do. So, hey, go check that out if you like art. But if you're here for the gaming, like, hey, stay around for the games, right? I do definitely also want to draw more of my thumbnails. I have drawn some like for the Armored Core series, or like I think one for Mario and another one for DMC. But I do want to try drawing more of them when I do get the chance, because I think that a lot of YouTubers do commission artists. I'm broke, right? You know how it is, broke artist, broke college student, whatever, just having fun on YouTube. I might go back and draw some of my thumbnails, go draw, like redraw some old ones just for fun, just to make them look more professional and whatnot. And also for some of the LPs coming out, maybe like some stream thumbnails or whatever. So again, if I ever take a long break, like the one that I did just recently, where I just took a complete week off and didn't do anything, that was more so me taking just, you know, taking a breather. But if I take another break like that, just know I'm probably prepping like a big project or something. I'll put it in a post or whatever if that's what I'm doing. But enough of that, because now I feel like I'm rambling. Okay, so moving on. I'm a small YouTuber, but the one thing that I've genuinely been holding off on for so long until I actually like got to a point where I feel confident in making it. And I know doesn't get a lot of views, doesn't matter to me. I have fun.
Mega Man Star Force 3! Black Ace. Red Joker.
Mega Man Star Force 3, right? With all the Mega Man I do on the channel, there's probably a little bit of Mega Man fatigue, because then you have Battle Network and then the Zero series up as well. But I definitely do want to try and make Star Force 3 something really big and kind of like make it a little bit different than what I do. Just like the audio editing and then everything else. I kind of want to turn it into something of a visual novel style. I might put like a proof of concept on screen just as an example of what I might try to do. Like, I don't have the idea fully formulated, but I guess think of something like, I don't know, what recent visual novel came out? I guess like 100 Line maybe? Something like that, with like their own art pieces for certain cutscenes or whatever. And like, I want to redraw a lot of the art just to kind of make my templates and everything, you know? Like maybe even drawing out some of the viruses, some of the bosses, some of the scenarios that happen. Again, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, just like a lot of redrawn assets, just to kind of make it look a little bit different than the LPs that like everybody else has done on Star Force, right? But I do also want to up the ante a little bit with a higher challenge. So I am gonna play it on hard mode, since I think that at this point, Star Force 1, I was already doing, I guess, decently well at it. Not really with a lot of deaths, like 5 years ago, surprisingly. Star Force 2, same thing, until you get to like the hard mode bosses. So yeah, just kind of like up the ante a little bit, spice things up, make it a little bit more interesting to watch instead of somebody just watching the same old Star Force LP that comes out. And I don't really want to call it Star Force 3 DX, because I don't know what like modders and everything are planning, so I don't want to take that name from them. it's a little bit edgy, but I was thinking of calling it like Mega Man Star Force 3 Blood Crimson or just like Crimson mode or whatever. But I don't know yet. I'd say that by the time I get everything done, it'll probably be by next year, like potentially March at maybe the earliest if I'm just pushing forward. At the latest, it would more than likely be like in May, right? It depends on how high or how much work I have to do, or that I find out that I have to do in the end. So I'll more than likely make posts updating those. I do want to try and like add real brothers into the game before I start playing it. So if anybody is interested on that, like feel free to interact underneath this post or whatever. I might just like boot up. I don't know how I would really do it, but maybe I'll make a post or a video where I'm saying like, okay, I'm looking for brothers on Star Force 3 for my LP, yada yada yada, and then like just remember that. So hey, that's a reminder to subscribe, right? Like to kind of build some hype around it, I may try to recreate like some of the old Star Force 3 trailers just in like HD. I know that getting like footage for it is gonna be hard, and then kind of like trying to do some of the effects. I might like show some of them on screen alongside the trailer and whatnot. I think that I could recreate it in Blender, maybe a little bit of After Effects, but it's definitely gonna take a lot of time. So it depends. If I can't get trailers out, that's fine. But I really do want to try and put a lot of work into this, right? So if you see me just disappear for like 2 weeks, just know I'm probably editing those or learning how to make those effects at that current moment, right? I'll make posts about it. I'll drop update videos on my art channel. I'll put like little time lapses of some of the things I'm doing, or maybe even like do some art streams where I'm like drawing those out, right? And I'll probably have a more proper proof of concept of my idea for 2026 starts, hopefully. But I tell you, like, if you do play visual novels and whatnot, you might have an idea of what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I don't think I really need to speak more about that. If you have an idea, great. If you don't have an idea, I'll have a proof of concept by the end of the year. Hopefully. Now, I did make a post talking about replaying through Star Force 1 and Star Force 2, where I would do the same thing, but I feel like at this point, it's better for me to just hop straight into Star Force 3 and then replay 1 and 2 as like streams, and then kind of like do the same thing afterwards, right? So it's kind of like you get the stream content where I do the re-LPs, and then I do the same thing that I want to do with Star Force 3 with them. It's like I said earlier, it's been 5 years. The quality of those videos back then is so amateurish compared to the type of videos that I can make now. So it's kind of like, I know that they still get views, because when I first uploaded them, it was like probably like 8 views. Now like the first part of Star Force 1 has like 800 something, right? It's crazy to think about. But I do kind of like that the Star Force community is still alive. Like, thank you, all of that. Love y'all. But again, I don't want to say that I will do all of that if people want to see it, because I don't like deciding everything I do on polls, because it's like, I'm a small YouTuber, right? If I make a poll, there's probably going to be like 4 or 5 people that vote on it, and it's more than likely going to end up in a draw. So I'm just going to see if people rock with it, and then still kind of go forward with it. Because again, there's probably going to be a point in the future where somebody goes through, watches the video, and is like, wow, this was a really good video. Like, let me share this out, right? And I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that, right? No issues there. But moving forward, again, with Mega Man, right? With Battle Network in the Zero and ZX series, I hopefully want to get those done by the end of the year. At the time of recording right now, I have finished 02. I'm still in the beginning of Battle Network 4. I'm not trying to rush through the series to just be like, oh, let me get this out now. Let me get this out immediately. Let me get this out again. No, I am taking my time through the series, having fun, playing through, experiencing it the way that they should be experienced. But I can definitely see that the issue with both is that they are each 6 games long, making them the longest series I have essentially covered so far. Not necessarily including Sonic, because it's like there's Sonic 1 through 3, but then there's no Sonic 4. Well, let's not talk about that. Sonic 5, Sonic 6. It's just like a big franchise that I can just kind of jump around everywhere. Battle Network number titled, Zero Series number titled with a sequel in ZX, right? So I don't know. After that, I think that I might like stream or record Mega Man Legends, because I have always wanted to play those games. Like, I know the lore in all the OG Mega Man games. I played some of the OG ones, I played some of the X series, but I think that the main ones that I've really touched on were like Zero and Star Force. Like, if those are the ones that I played the most, kind of, right? Because I did play through 01, and then I kind of stopped there, even though I'm saying I played that the most. And Star Force, it's like, there's nothing more that I need to say, right? So, like, I'm still a little iffy on if I want to play through the OG Mega Man and the X series, because I know that with OG Mega Man, it's kind of like, not that it's boring or samey or lame, but it's like, I don't know if I really do want to go through all 11 games and then all the other side games just as like LP content, maybe as a stream, potentially. I don't know, maybe like down the line. And it's the same thing with the X games, right? Because I think it's X1 through X5 that people praise. And then after that, that's when the quality kind of dips a little bit, because Capcom is very dumb when releasing games, and Keiji Iwafune is the devil, and they were dropping games every single year, and then Mega Man fatigue, they weren't able to essentially work on the games. But I don't know. I might play some of the Mega Man fan games though, because I did want to play the Mega Man X8 remake at some point, and I think that there's a Corruption fan game that's in the works too that I wanted to kind of go play some of, right, on the channel. I'm not, again, main series, I'm not 100% sure. The only reason why I jumped into Zero and ZX and then want to go into Legends is because I feel like the Zero series is pretty solid gameplay wise and everything. I've never really seen anybody bash on it. Legends, I've seen people slight bash on it a little bit, but not super harshly. Like, I think more people like Legends in the end, and of course that's like the end of the OG Mega Man continuity, which is kind of sad, because I do wish that Capcom ends up reviving Mega Man in some way, shape, or form with an X9 or something, or even bringing Legends 3 back, because some of the things that I've seen like before with like Legends 3 leaks and then like the demos and whatnot, they look good, right? I just want Capcom to be confident in their Blue Bomber again. So now, I think that I've already talked enough about my Mega Man ideas. I know some people don't. I know like they don't get as many views as I would like. But at the end of the day, it's like, again, I'm a small YouTuber. I play the games that I find fun. I don't play games that I don't find fun. I'm literally not making a buck off of any of this. And even if I was making money, my mentality would still be the same. I would still go out, play games that I'm having fun with, and then not play games that I'm not having fun with, right? There's no way I'm going to go hop on a game for some clout and just sit there and fake act like I'm enjoying it. If I'm not enjoying it, or if I don't want to finish it, I'm not going to play it. Well, okay. It's been 15 so minutes of me talking about Mega Man. Let me move on to some of the other future plans that I have for the channel. Like, for instance, being a Sonic tuber. Do I think that I am a Sonic tuber? Not necessarily, but if I had to say, it's mainly the Sonic videos that get a lot of views on my channel. And it's because Sonic is a big franchise, right? Like, it makes sense. I could literally drop, I dropped the dumbest video with the dumbest title, like just, oh, Sonic makes me hairy, and it got a lot of views, overshadowing the Zero video and the other Battle Network video, right? I'm perfectly fine with that, right? Like, I do want to go ahead and play through more Sonic games, like, even because I've pretty much gone through most of the series, but I do just kind of want to jump into like other things, like I don't know. I want to play through Frontiers again, maybe with mods or whatnot. When Crossroads, I think that's what it is, comes out, I might buy and play that. Let me see. I did want to go back and play through Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, and also fan games. I do plan on playing a lot of Sonic fan games, but the thing is, I see all these other YouTubers making all these Sonic fan game videos, and I'm like, man, I wanted to play this. Do I really want to like dock their skis and everything, like just hop in, play the game that they just played, and then it's like, yo, you just played this one. Like, I don't know. I realistically shouldn't care, but it's like, hey, I don't know. What else? Sonic Unleashed mods, I want to tackle those. And Shadow Gens mods, I want to tackle those as well. And I do want to play through Generations, but I wanted to play through it modded. But then I don't want to use the OG Sonic Generations game. So I don't know if there's a way to mod Sonic X Shadow Generations on just the Sonic Generations side. But if I can't, then I'll do a full vanilla LP on that just for fun, right? I do want to get through it. Like, again, reminder to old viewers who have stuck with me and still watch my stuff now, and new viewers who are just coming through, don't know anything about what I make, and we're just like, man, I like supporting small creators. Like, again, I like to play games I have fun with. I even take recommendations. I had a whole Google thing with the recommendations, and like some of those games I might play. I think somebody put Titanfall on there. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I might experiment a little bit like with streams, since I definitely do have the time to stream more often now. So, but I do have a heavy backlog that I'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, like there's a lot of games that I want to try and play and like get to within the time that I have. So, hey, we'll see what I get to next. Speaking of things that I'm gonna get to next, there's this, niche small little series with this, this kid, wielding a big spoon. Kingdom Hearts, like y'all might not have heard of it. It really is a small community, but yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 is real. Let me just say that now. Okay, enough jokes. I have played through Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god, I choked on my words. I have played through Kingdom Hearts 2 on stream before, but those VODs are so old that I don't even want to go look for them and then like upload them again. I only have like one clip that I remember when I first beat Roxas on Critical. But yeah, I want to start a road to Kingdom Hearts 4 stream somewhat. I don't know how I would necessarily do it, but I want to run through every single Kingdom Hearts game that is out so far. I'm not playing the mobile games at all. I can put up a stream and I can watch an explained video, even though I know all the lore already. I'm not playing the mobile games, and I think I think that there was another game that I didn't want to play. I don't remember. Maybe it was Coded, because again, if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you know what Coded or Recoded leads to. And it kind of just makes me grab my head and just go, oh, it's like, because I'm just like, why? Like, I played Coded before when I was younger, but like on an easy mode. And like, I didn't understand what was going on at the point, because again, I wasn't that big into Kingdom Hearts when I was younger. But now that I know how it all worked, it just made me rip my head and get angry, right? So yeah, expect some Kingdom Hearts streams on the road to Kingdom Hearts 4 at some point. I am 100% going to play Kingdom Hearts 4 when it comes out. So I hope that game drops on PC within the next, well, yeah, 2 years is too generous. Like, it's probably gonna take like 3 or 4. I'm gonna be old by then. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be full unk status by that point. But yeah, I hope it drops on PC because I'm going to play that game the instant it drops. I do not care what other Kingdom Hearts YouTubers come out and start releasing content. I'm going to drop Kingdom Hearts media. I'm not even gonna go to sleep. It doesn't matter if I have a job. I'm gonna sit there and be like, hey, yeah, can I call out sick today? I'm not feeling so good. Like, can I go? And you're just gonna see me play Kingdom Hearts here all day, 24 hours, 48 hours straight. It does not matter. But yeah, I do definitely want to stream more while keeping my uploads more consistent. So hopefully I can achieve this, but like I said before, it's gonna be a lot of work to do streams, art, record videos, and then also work on the Star Force 3 series while also drawing thumbnails. It's a lot that I'm trying to do to push the channel forward. Speaking of pushing my channel forward, let me see. I'm trying to think of what comes to mind right now, right? I pretty much am a guy who is down to stream whatever. I don't want to be thrown into a niche, right? I don't want somebody to come to my channel and kind of just be like, oh yeah, you're a Sonic tuber, oh, you're a Poke tuber, you're this tuber, because I'm like, no, I will literally play whatever game I find interesting, right? I can definitely play more of one series, like somebody like what Kobe was doing, or like what Johnny Awesome does. Well, he mainly plays like RPGs and everything, so it's like he kind of has his own little niche there. But I'll literally play whatever. My first LPs were literally Star Force, Neo 2E, and Kirby. Even though they're all, each of them are on Nintendo, it's like there's a variety there. Xenoblade was on there too, right? Again, it's mainly Nintendo. I kind of want to see if I can break away from that, but it's like, it is so easy to play Nintendo games as a small YouTuber. Like, I don't know. It's just so easy to start off with Nintendo and then branch out afterwards. But enough tangents. Along with the Kingdom Hearts series, I do also want to do a full Xenoblade run all the way, like 1, 2, 3, all the DLC, even though I still need to finish X. I will finish it. I'll talk about that later, even though we're already at 22 minutes. I know this is a long update, but it is a lot that I want to cover. There's a lot that I want to cover in my own head right now that I just want to get down, because these are my plans for the rest of this year and for everything going forward until like maybe I reach 1K or something else happens in like Fright. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts, expect a full run through that game as streams. Xenoblade, expect a full run through those games at some point. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is another game that I want to run through completely, because I finished Rebirth 1. I didn't end up playing 2. So it's like, I'm just sitting on it right now, right? I'm sitting on it right now because I want to stream those games so bad. And I waited for 2 to come onto PC so I could stream it. And I just never got around to it because my classes were overwhelming me. And I was like, damn, I don't have a lot of time to stream, and I don't want to get kicked out of this apartment for being too loud. You feel really? Oh, again, another series that I essentially bought both games of, Nier. I want to go through the Nier series, get all of the endings there. And when I say Nier, I'm not talking about Drakengard. I'm not playing Drakengard. Believe me, like when I was getting into Nier and just seeing like, how would I really go and play these games? Every single thing I saw about Drakengard was essentially, yeah, it's cool. I wouldn't recommend playing it, but it's cool. It's a cool Yoko Taro game. So yeah, no, you're not gonna see me play through Drakengard, right? I know, wow, how fraudulent. How's he gonna know how the Nier replicant goes into Drakengard? And it's like, I already know. I understand it. I just mainly don't know what happens in Nier Replicant. And I only know a little bit of what happens in Nier Automata because my dumb ass went and watched some of the anime, right? Forget about that, right? DMC5 is also another game that I've been sitting on for a long time. I know DMC4, I kind of feel like my DMC4 streams were really amateurish and not all that interesting at the end of the day. It's because I was mainly doing those in the apartment, and that space really limited me. Like, you couldn't be super loud, right? I didn't want to wake my roommate up. Like, he had classes at his time and all of this other stuff. So it's kind of like, yeah, like the college, being on campus kind of screwed my momentum up by a lot, right? And then I may even replay through DMC3 after I play through DMC5, because I know that there's a certain mod coming out that I think readjusts the whole game. I'm not an expert at the game, but I still do want to play using that. I'm gonna be having a lot of this stuff on screen because, again, this is gonna be a long video. There's gonna have to be visuals. So yeah, that I might also put in the description too, just kind of like shout them out, you know. It'll probably be on screen right now. And now the big thing, because nobody's really asking this question, but it's like, let's say hypothetically, right? Hey Seeker, are you gonna play any games on the Switch 2? You know, the Switch 2 is coming out this week, right? I did make the money to be able to purchase the Switch 2, but like, I don't know. I don't have plans on buying the Switch 2 for content until like maybe that one Kirby's like whatever the game is called. Like I'll put it on screen. Whatever that game is called, like until that drops, because I did love that game with all my heart. It sucks that one of the parts got taken down, but I love the game with all my heart, right? I love Kirby, and I do want to play some Kirby games on the channel, right? But most of those games are co-op, right? So maybe I'll grab up like a group of 3 people I know, and then we'll just see how quickly we can run through the game. Those might be streams, since that might be more interesting. I don't know. But yeah, Switch 2 content, I'm not fully sold on it yet. I don't even think I'm like, Mario Kart has not sold me either. And then even like Pokemon, is let's say I do buy it to stream Pokemon ZA, I can go buy it in like November or December. By that point, if there's any issues with the Switch 2, they're more than likely going to be solved like by then. I don't think I've ever bought a console on release. Even my Switch, I got like maybe like a year or so after it released. I don't remember, a year or some months. It took some time, but yeah. There is no reason for me to go buy a console for content when my main average of views, which I can look at right now, is like 30, 35. There's no reason to. No reason though. I'm not stupid enough to do it. And yes, I know, but you should be buying a console because it has games. I have games right now that are on my backlog that I need to finish. Like, I can have fun with those games, and I can wait. The Switch 2 will wait for me, right? It'll wait for me. It's not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. I'll be able to buy it. It's not going to be like the PlayStation 5 where people are scalping it over and over again, and then you can't do nothing. Like, I think I'm going to be able to get one by the time I want to make Switch 2 videos. So now a few side things that I think have in mind. Like, these are more so the things that I'm kind of like, it's like, like, I don't know if people really care or not. I don't know. But Metaphor, that game I've been sleeping on for so long that I've had friends curse me out because they want to talk about it with me and they haven't been able to since I haven't finished the game, essentially, right? That I'm going to do my best to finish, hopefully on stream by the end of this year. Xenoblade X is the same thing because I did start up Xenoblade X streams. I did get soft locked at one point, and then that kind of made me toss the game back and just go like, you know, I'm just gonna record videos from the time being because this is making me angry, right? So Xenoblade X is the same. I have friends who have wanted to talk to me about it for a minute. I'm also gonna get that game done to the best of my abilities, right? But I still do want to keep my sleep schedule intact, so I don't want to go on and do crazy streams anymore that go on till like 6 a.m. Maybe if I grow a little bit more, I'll kind of be like more willing a little bit. Because again, most YouTubers that do like crazy long streams and just like chug caffeine all day, destroy their bodies, they're usually gonna pick. It's not that I'm not gonna do it, it's more like I'm going to stay within like a certain limit while I'm still small, just so I can like get the videos out and like get the games done, right? Now, the Abyss series that has been sitting in limbo for, I don't even know when the last time I uploaded it was. Armored Core 6. I finished the stream so long ago that at this point, part of me only remembers some of the plot and some of what I was going to do in the next video. But I put so much into those videos, like trying to make them bigger. I don't care how many views they get. I have fun editing those because I kind of look at those and it's kind of like, okay, here's what I can do when I'm not trying to make like a conventional LP, right? When I'm trying to make more of like, I don't know, the typical modern day YouTuber video, I guess, right? Like it's a lot of editing when you look at some of those parts, but I have fun doing them. I'd say it's the same thing with some of like the multiplayer games that I rarely upload on the channel, even though I don't have friends to play a lot of those games with because they don't like me and they don't like mods either. But yeah, I like to heavily edit those because I feel like it makes it funnier at points. I just try not to make them super duper brain rotty because I'm not the kind of guy who's into like videos that are just loud noise here, loud noise, like woo 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 woo. Like that's not my style. I like more Afro Senju beats, I had to say, right? Afro Senju, C-Reacts, rhyme style, like those are usually guys I'm looking at when I look at how I want to edit like the bigger videos, right? What else? Another thing that's kind of been sitting in the dark has been me playing through Final Fantasy Sonic X. Rest in peace, Black Devil X, my goat, right? That has mainly been in limbo for a little bit of the same reason as Armored Core 6, because I draw all the Armored Core 6 thumbnails, and I would also like to draw all the Final Fantasy Sonic X thumbnails just as like a tribute to Black Devil X, right? So it's kind of like my way of showing my respect and kind of like, you know, I don't know how to put it into words. I don't think that I was even able to put it into proper words while I was recording the games. But yeah, like it's mainly, that's like a tribute series to him. And I just want to draw all the thumbnails. And those take time because the Mega Man characters, somehow I can draw them perfectly. Because mainly they're just like, it's all just like shape language. Once we get to the Sonic characters, no matter how less details they have on them than the Mega Man ones, oh, there's so many rules to making like Sonic look normal, making Shadow look normal, like Tails, Knuckles, to not make them look like so effed up and everything, right? I don't know. Ooh, like it takes effort. And I guess this is more of like a random thought before I get to like a closing, because like this is already a 30-minute update. There's definitely going to be timestamps in this, so somebody can kind of jump between to wherever, like if they really do care, I guess they'll watch the whole video. If they only care about a certain series, they might jump between, listen to see what I say. Cause again, this is just off the dome, me thinking, throwing it out into the world, right? Unfiltered thoughts. Like, yeah, it is edited, but I don't think I'm gonna have to make any post-edit add additions or cuts. So yeah, this is just me speaking clearly, as clear as I possibly can for you viewers. So at some point, like I said, I want to maybe do a modded Smash CPU tournament. Some of my friends have been asking me like, when are you gonna do the next one? And I said, I'm broke. I don't have money to give out. So I might just make it a channel point gambling, not real gambling event. Or like if I reach 1K at that time, then maybe I'll do something where like, maybe I'll have some sort of prize or whatever and just do like this big term. I know I used to like do art commissions, but like free art commissions. But the problem with that was like, I was so amateur at the time that I was doing it. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't putting my heart into some of those art pieces. I am so sorry. Some of my friends know that I've also slacked on some of the things they've asked me for, but it's cause like, when you're doing a lot of things, like personal art pieces and everything, and then it's kind of like you're doing, I know that they're friends, but it's like when you gotta go do something free for a friend, you kind of sit there like, they might not mind if it looks like this. And yeah, that's not good for my brain, right? But yeah, at some point, I might do a modded Smash CPU tournament where we bet or whatever, using channel points or some other type of point system, whatnot, either before or after I reach 1K. That could kind of be like part of my 1,000 subscriber celebration stream, right? Just turning on a stream, having fun with something, doing some dumb commentating on my end, getting some of my friends to like come through, commentate, whatever, right? I don't mind. I could do a lot of other things. Like again, I read every comment, even though I don't reply to some. You can give some suggestions too. I'm down for whatever. I do want to break out the webcam more for certain streams, like for the Kingdom Hearts streams, webcam is definitely coming out. Xenoblade streams, webcam is definitely coming out. Like, I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, expect more webcam content. I guess like the last thing on the side is like, if I have some ideas for just chatting streams on Twitch, just there's like a day where I'm like, man, I just want to turn on the stream and just do whatever, right? Feel free to just hop in, say, hey, why don't you do this or do that, or let's watch this or whatnot, right? It won't necessarily be my main form of content to just do that. It's just something that I might do every once in a while when I'm just like, I don't want to play a game today. I might just sit on a stream and like, I don't know, we can talk about something random, right? Who knows? Maybe like the hidden Star Force community will rise from the ground as I say this and hop in stream and then say, let's theory craft about something dumb like, oh, which game is canon, Red Joker or Black Ace? Even though the differences there's no differences within the game. I'm just gonna say that now, right? If you've gotten this far. Now, okay, we're almost at 40 minutes. I'm sorry for keeping this update up. These are like the last things I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna try to make it quick, right? I'd love to reach 1,000 by the end of this year and then like try to go further than that, right? I know that Let's Plays aren't like super popular on YouTube unless you're either already a big YouTuber or you turn them into some big super cut sort of video with a lot of jokes or whatever. But it's like, I've thought about doing that, But at the same time, I'm like, if I do that, it's more than likely gonna, like, I'm gonna have to like finish the game, do all of these things in parts. And it's like, sometimes I just look at the video and I'm like, I don't think that there's really a place to put a joke in here, right? But I don't know. I do have another channel where I did want to just pile all my LPs, turn them into a long stream that you can just turn your brain off and watch. Like, I know people do that nowadays. They just like long form content like that. I don't know. I don't know yet. I might link that channel as well if you are interested in that. But I'd say don't expect anything coming out of that channel anytime soon, unless I just get up and then go like, okay, stream VODs, whole LPs, yada yada, everything just thrown over there, right? Yes, like another thing is, what is it? Like, I might make game reviews for certain games that I don't end up streaming, like for fun, I guess. Because there are a lot of games that I do just want to play off stream that I might just make some sort of small review, like, hey, look at this game that I played that I really did like, or this game from my childhood is good, or this game from my childhood is ass. I don't know. Just for example, the 100 Line Academy, I wanted to stream it, but I was already kind of, you know, pulling the YouTube thing where you go watch somebody else play it, right? And by the time, yeah, I'm just gonna say it now, I was watching Johnny Awesome play it. By the time I got to a certain point in his LP, I had gotten the game, and in like 3 days, I finished the entire prologue, and I've already gone down like I think I've gone down 6 other routes, right? I went down the quote evil path, but I can't really go back and show my reaction to those because I didn't record them. But I am willing to do the routes on what is essentially the quote good path forward, because I think that's the side that has the most routes. So I could go and stream that part 100 line, but everything else I'm not going to be able to touch. So again, it depends. If you've gotten this far or you're just watching in the background, I've said leave a comment to so many things. I don't think that people will, but I don't know. It's an idea. It's an idea. I'm probably not going to do it at the end of the day, since it's one of the first games in a while that I've definitely just played on my own. But you know, it's out there. It's out there. And I guess to wrap things up, I think I already said before, it's already been like 40 minutes. I'll just wrap up as much as I can. I still do want to try to keep daily uploads alternating between one game and then like the Mega Man series to kind of just like get that out. Like, I do want to try and improve my best. I know I don't do a lot with the Mega Man series or the Zero or the Battle Network series and the Zero series. I kind of just make those videos quick and then they're out, right? But I think that that's fine for those games because it's like, they're long form RPGs, right? You're not gonna see a lot of funny stuff sort of happen in them. Well, Battle Network is a long form RPG. The Zero games are a lot quicker, but I don't know, right? I do still kind of want to hop on more Sonic games as well, like I said earlier, which are also a lot quicker since you can get through those stages really fast. I think like the last real dedicated Sonic game I did play through as a recording was the Sonic Rush series. I don't know, like these are things that I'm thinking of like in the moment. So I don't know, like I kind of just do things sporadically, like this update video. So who knows? You might see Shadow the Hedgehog at some random point, or like Sonic Heroes just out there and about, just cuz. But it's like, yeah, like I'm still learning, doing my best on improving videos. Like, I've only really done this for, let's say like 5-6 years, even though some YouTubers do definitely grow faster, I would say that, yes, I don't want to say, oh, it's because of the games I played, yada yada, because it's like, I don't know, some videos you get lucky on, some videos you don't. You don't get to choose, right? But at the end of the day, what matters is me having fun. I could upload I do have 500 videos. I could upload 5,000 videos of me just having fun on a game and then sit at 1K for another like 5 years, whatever. It's disappointing, yes, but at the end of the day, I'm having fun, right? That's one of the things that I feel like a lot of YouTubers don't really focus on, and especially like new YouTubers, is they don't really focus on going and having fun with the games that they play. A lot of them are like, oh, I need to get this money quick, I need to get this money quick, I need to get this money quick. And yes, I understand you need to be able to make ends meet, right? You need to be able to make ends meet. And I think that that's something of a viewer issue as well, because it's like, I guess for example, PokeTubers, right? If a PokeTuber tries to switch content, a lot of those people who watch Pokemon don't really go and give it a chance, because they're kind of like, I'm only here for Pokemon, I'm not watching this bullshit. So, like, yeah, that might kill off their channel and then they're stuck playing Pokemon. That's part of why I don't want to be stuck in a niche. I'd rather get a big group of a lot of people who are essentially just, I love games, I like watching games, I'll watch any game out there so long as like the person who's playing it is having fun in personality, whatever, I don't know. And again, I do believe in myself. I got people who believe in me to keep going. Like I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Like I don't know. Like I still do plan to do every single thing that I've talked about in this update, regardless. Because again, as a small YouTuber, like I said, you can't wait on people to give you the views that you think that you deserve. You kind of just have to do things and just keep doing them, even if they don't stick, because you never know who's gonna come through and love that you did something right. Somebody can come to a video that you made 5 years ago, like I said, and be like, yo, I really love this series, keep up the good work, man. And like it makes you feel good. But I think that I've definitely done enough rambling. I haven't really made a post saying like thanks for 600 subs. I know that I don't really get a lot of comments either. I really do wish I did get more comments, because I do love seeing comments more than high views, because comments at least means that people are interacting with my videos and everything. So again, I didn't think that this was gonna hit 50 minutes, but again, since I'm rambling from the brain, no script, it's gonna be a long video. If you did watch through the entire thing, leave a comment like, I don't know, like even if you're watching this on another monitor and you turn the volume down, like leave some dumb comment saying like, I don't know, your favorite flavor of ice cream, or like, I don't know, what you put on your sandwich. Just like, don't even say nothing else, just like do that, and I'll know that you reached this point, right? It'll make me smile. But yeah, with that all being said and done, thanks for sticking through with everything that I do, even though it's a lot of Mega Man and Sonic, and some people don't really rock with it. Like, it's fine. It's fine if you don't. I'm glad that you still come through and watch the videos that you do rock with. Like, if you rock with Sonic or something else, like, that's fine, right? I don't mind. So thanks for sticking through and through everything that I'm gonna plan on doing next. So stay tuned to the future. Thank you for 600 subs, and enjoy the show. That's it from me. Peace. Now, the other thing is, I don't have something like Peace Cobonermites or Peace whatever. I'm not calling y'all Little Seekers no more. That is so old now. But we're gonna come up with something as I grow, right? We're gonna come up with something. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But now, for real, peace.